Ever since the day that you went away, you've been spending.
What's up guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so recently on Instagram, I've been posting a lot more about my acne journey, experiences, just opening up to you guys, I guess. And a lot of you have commented and questioned like what I use, what do I recommend, that kind of thing. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my skincare routine, my morning and nighttime routine. Recently, over the past 2 months, I have had a really severe acne flare up. Like I've had acne for years. And it comes and it goes and it gets worse kind of thing. So over the past couple of months, I have changed my routine and I have seen a massive difference in my skin. Now, I'm not saying what I use is like the cure to acne or anything, but they worked for me and they worked on sort of reducing the inflammation, the pain, the active spots that were coming up. And like you can see from now that it is just scarring. I am in really good lighting though, so I'm gonna insert some pictures. But the stuff that I've been using has really helped me. So if you have acne right now and you're looking for some stuff, definitely watch this video. If you don't have acne, definitely watch this video as well because the stuff I use is good for your skin in general. Or if you're just curious, watch this video. If you guys like it, please give it a like. Comment down below anything you want and subscribe if you haven't. That all being said, let's get on with the video. Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna issue an apology because I cannot pronounce any of these things that I use. They're like French or maybe I just can't read, but I cannot pronounce them. So please do not get at me in the comments because I butchered the pronunciation of these things. Okay, with that being said, let me get on with it. When I wake up, the first thing that I do is wash my face with this. So it's the brand 𝙈𝙐𝙎𝘾. I 100% am pronouncing that wrong, but it is like a really well recommended brand from dermatologists and stuff for people with cystic acne. So that's why I investigated into it because I heard such good reviews and stuff works. It's not like aggressive at all, like a subtle foam, and it hasn't got any like exfoliants or anything aggressive in it, but it feels so nice. And yeah, this is what I've been using in my morning routine first. So we've got that. Once I've washed my face and I've dried it, I'm gonna use a toner. So my toner that I use right now is glycerin and rose water. It's really simple. Literally has only those ingredients and it just tones and moisturizes, and it was literally £2 from Boots. 100% recommend it. Super cheap, super affordable. After toning, I'm gonna move on to my serums. So I use 2 serums in the morning. One of them is The Ordinary. Now, I don't know how I've only just found out about this brand like recently. This brand is amazing. It's so affordable, so good, and it actually works. Like what it says on the package, it does. So for active acne, I use the, I'm gonna say this wrong, niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. And it's basically a high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. I've been using this for maybe just over a month now and I've seen a massive improvement, especially in thick like active acne that's coming up. It basically just tackles it head on. I don't know what this guy does, but it works. Then I move on to another serum, and this is basically a hydrating serum. It's hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5. This stuff is super nice. It's quite liquidy, so what I usually do is I rub it on and then I use sort of what they're called like guy stones. I don't know if you guys seen it on TikTok, but you basically massage your skin like this and then pushing up, and it basically gets your circulation going, and this is such a nice thing to use to do that. Actually, if you have active acne, I know that using oil isn't always the best. For me, it makes me flare up a bit more, so using something like this, it feels nice, it hydrates, it sort of plumps up your skin, makes you look more awake. Okay, so after the serums, I'm gonna use a moisturizer. So this is a sort of 2-in-1 moisturizer. It came this as like a set. So it's the 𝙈𝙐𝙎𝘾 brand. And this one is it's called 𝙈𝙤𝙎𝘾+, and it's an anti-infections moisturizer. Now this is specifically for acne, okay? So if you don't have active acne right now, I would definitely recommend the brand, but I wouldn't recommend getting this because it is quite strong. When I first used this, I didn't know that it was that strong, so I used quite a lot and it kind of burnt my skin a bit, but I read the reviews and apparently that's quite normal. It's just sort of like acne treatment where, you know, your skin has to get used to it. So if you get like quite red skin or a bit burnt on the first couple of uses, I'm not going to say it's fine, but like your skin does get used to it. But this works so well I feel like for me, it's like gone into the pores and prevented acne as well as like tackling the ones that are already there. Okay, so last thing on my morning routine is I put on sun cream. Now, none of my moisturizers that I use have SPF in it, so sun lotion is your best friend. A trick that I've learned from sun cream, if you have sensitive skin or acne prone skin, is get a baby sun cream because it's made for baby skin, right? So it's extra sensitive, usually has like no added fragrances or anything that will make your skin react. I know for sun cream on holiday, like over the past couple of years, I was really scared to wear on my face because I was scared that my acne would flare up because, you know, a lot of sun creams are quite oily, they're quite thick, they're quite intrusive, I guess, but baby sun cream, it's made for baby skin, and if it's good for baby skin, it's good enough for my sensitive skin. Right, moving on to nighttime. So some of the stuff that I use in the morning obviously crosses over into the nighttime. I don't have a completely different routine, but I do add some stuff in. So I'm gonna go with the same face wash that I use in the morning, 𝙈𝙐𝙎𝙾. Oh my god, I know I'm butchering that, but I don't know how else to say it. Then I'm gonna go in with my serum. So I use the same, The Ordinary niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%, which is the active acne thing. I know a lot of shops, online shops with especially face stuff, like they're pretty expensive. The Ordinary is not expensive at all. So go and have a look. If you don't know what to get, literally type in, I guess, your symptoms like dry skin, oily skin, acne into like the search bar on the site, and it'll literally come up stuff that helps with it, okay? It's really basic, really simple, but I use it again. Then I'm gonna put on this cream. Now this is actually a medicated cream. It's basically antibiotic that I put on my skin. It's called benzoyl peroxide or 𝙈𝙐𝙎𝙄𝘾 cream, or it's epiduo cream. There's so many names for it. It's basically a prescribed antibiotic. Now, all I'm gonna say is if you have acne and you're suffering with acne and you've had it for more than like 2 months, you need to go see your doctor, okay? I remember for so many years when I was younger, I was so scared to go to the doctors because I felt like my acne wasn't, one, bad enough to go to the doctors, and two, like I felt like I was wasting their time because I don't know, I kind of felt vain for going, like, oh, I have a bad skin problem, I don't want to have bad skin. Like, it made me feel vain. If I could go back and talk to my younger self now, I would tell her to suck it up and understand that doctors take acne seriously. So if you are struggling with acne, go see your doctor. Go talk about treatments. They'll probably give you this to start off with and like an oral antibiotic. Then I move on to my other serum. So at night, I always put on a retinol. So this is The Ordinary again. Retinol in every other company that I've seen is literally like £60 a bottle. This stuff, again, is super affordable. One thing I would say though with retinol is you need to start on a lower dosage. So this is only 0.2%, and then you can work up to get like a higher one. And if you guys don't know what it is, it's basically a really strong version of vitamin A, and it's basically your holy grail of anti-wrinkle cream, okay? But it also works with like scars and like marks on your skin. One piece of advice I will give you guys is you are never too young to start anti-aging creams, okay? But because I use the 𝙈𝙐𝙎𝙄𝘾 cream, this stuff, it makes your skin more sensitive. I don't want to say it's normal to have burning skin, but when you first use this, it's normal to sort of have redness and tenderness. When you use retinol, the same sort of thing happens. So I don't use retinol on my face, my whole face currently. What I do is I get my eye cream. So this is just Enchanted eye cream, perfect day or night. It's from Lush. And basically what I do is I get eye cream, dab at my finger, and then get a tiny drop of this, put it in, rub it all together, and then I put it over the places that will basically get wrinkles the most. So I put it on my eyes here, I put it on my like brow here, and then I put it on my smile lines, and that is basically what I've been doing for a couple of months now, and I have seen a difference. Then I go on to the moisturizer that I do use in the morning, but with this, again, I only use a pea-sized amount. That's probably why the tube's so small. You don't need a lot. Also, I noticed when I first used it for the first couple of weeks, my skin got really, really dry and really, really red. And I felt like I needed a different type of moisturizer. So at night, I double moisturize. One thing I was scared of when I was younger is the fact that I had oily skin. I felt like I shouldn't moisturize because then I didn't want to add more moisture to the sort of... I didn't want to create more spots by creating more oil. But by doing that, it actually has the opposite effect. So if you don't moisturize and you have oily skin, your skin thinks that you need more oil, so then it produces more oil. You get your pores like blocked up. So don't cut out your moisturizer if you have oily skin. You actually need it. With that being said, so as a second moisturizer, I use these two products. So this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Whipped Body Balm, and it is so, so nice. I use this as like a cooling effect for my skin when it's like kind of tingling or hurting from my acne cream. This stuff works for everything, okay? So this is Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with vitamin E, and it is like a really, really thick moisturizer. I love using thick moisturizers at night. I love going to bed feeling like my skin is properly hydrated. It provides 24-hour moisturizer, fast absorbing, proven to soften dry skin. It works for eczema. It works for like sunburn, sun exposure, and it also works to reduce marks and scars. So if you have acne scars, go ahead and use this stuff. I love it. It is amazing. Like, you can get it in the tubey one, but the tube one's kind of more liquidy, and I like the fact that this is solid. So I have one more product to show you. Sometimes my whole routine is a bit too much for my skin because of the acne treatments. So when I notice that my skin needs a break, or when I don't want to touch it because it's almost painful because of my like acne or whatever's going on, I tend to use this. Now this is the Body Shop Drops of Youth, and it is basically a really seriously gentle face wash. It is super soft, super light, super foamy, and it doesn't almost dry your skin out like a lot of acne products do. Completely vegan. It's nice. So if you want a like softer thing, use this stuff. So yeah guys, so that is my current skincare routine. I hope this helped you. If you have any like further questions or comments or whatever, if you just want to talk about acne, drop me a DM on my Instagram or comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you. And yeah, this is what's worked for me over the past 2 months, and this is what's gotten me to sort of this skin right now. Like obviously there are marks, but I don't feel like there's any cystic sort of under the skin thing coming. But yeah, so that's what I'm using. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
You do it.